Hi guys，大家好，你好，你好，はじめまして。
This fucking
Hey. Ooh. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to Japanese Morning Coffee, where I'm drinking green tea and it's about 7 at night on the first day of the new year. I'm on like my 4th day of COVID, so you have to bear with me. I'm sleeping a lot to try to maintain health. Randomly, I will have slight coughing fits. I think we'll be okay though. I realized I was watching a video. There's a weirdly as it is, it's a small YouTuber, much bigger than this channel, but not. I don't think he's as big as Japanese from Zero channel in terms of subscriptions, which is, let's be honest, a stupid metric because I get like 1,000 views on my videos. It's like it's nothing, right? But he has a lot of really intuitive, like understandingly, I don't know what I'm saying, well-made videos about being good on YouTube. And he was critiquing a couple channels, and basically, long story short, the critique for one channel was, I don't know what your target audience is. Like, who are you talking to? You know, and it looked like he was talking to two completely different audiences. And I realized I might be doing that on Japanese from Zero because I have all of this, you know, essentially beginner content, and now I've got and then in the same channel you've got content for very advanced, not advanced, but like intermediate level speakers, right? So it's not clear what I'm actually doing sometimes, especially with the more recent content where I'm just reading Japanese way above the content. So I had to think like for a second, like, well, who am I? What am I? I am the monkey. That's what I am. I am a monkey, and I sometimes fall out of trees. I'm teaching other monkeys how to be monkeys, and then showing them how to handle falling out of a tree when you fall out of the tree. I'm a very good monkey. Like, I'm an amazing monkey. But every now and then I fall a couple branches down, or I misplace my arm and I slip a little bit. I slip way less than the baby monkeys, but I'm a monkey. And you guys are monkeys as well, wanting to climb the tree, like at least to my level of monkey. I think if I come in with that concept, then the target audience is people who want to be a monkey. And that's a metaphor for like speaking Japanese or you know. and I gotta tell you, man, I have massive, probably what you would identify as imposter syndrome going in my head a lot, where it's like, am I really good at Japanese? Like, you know, because all these times that I slip on the tree as I'm like 900 stories up in the tree, you know, and I've seen other monkeys that are much younger than me doing really well. I look at those monkeys and I go, well, I guess I have nothing to teach. There's a lot I could teach, but in my monkey brain, I'm like, I don't know, man. There's other monkeys out there. Why don't they just go to those other monkeys? It turns out a lot of monkeys like to see someone slip and fall. The other monkeys are just perfect. They're not going to slip and fall. They don't want to show their slipping and fall. I'm the slipping and falling monkey. I think that's what my positioning needs to be. So it's like, hey, you want to learn how to be a monkey, but not with all this overly technical thinking, not metaphysical how to be a monkey. Like, this is just like me being a monkey. Hey guys, I'm a monkey. You know, I might even say opinions about the president of all the monkeys. I might have a political opinion. I might have a religious opinion. I'm still a monkey. I might be not, you know, I might have a different method of climbing the tree. I might believe that bananas come from a different location than you believe they come from. I'm just sitting here in my monkey zoo, in my monkey bubble. Let me just make sure I'm in the right. Chill piano? Nah, we're going to go with Adeline Pake today. All of a sudden, I'm hungry too. I don't know what to do about that. I'm a monkey and I said bananas, and my banana brain was just like, I need bananas. So really, it's really simple, guys. Really simple. I went to Japan when I was 12, didn't know I was going to love it, had no clue how awesome it was, started learning Japanese. Just Never fell in love with anime. Never. I've never been into anime. Pokemon started way as an adult. Like, we're talking, my children showed me Pokemon. I was not into Pokemon. Okay. I wasn't into anything Japanese. Number one, it wasn't even a thing when I went to Japan. It was like 1985. It wasn't like a thing to be into Japan at all. It wasn't like a, right now it's like an option. Like, what are you into? And like, scroll down, it'd be like, at the top of the list would be anime. Then you got manga in the middle. You got like, what do you consider yourself? Like, otaku? Everyone's like, oh yeah, I'm an otaku. I'm definitely an otaku. Like, in the bottom of the list, like weeb. Yeah, I'm a weeb. These weren't options when I started. It turns out, right around that time that my monkey brain turned, let's say 14 to 17 area, I was surrounded by beautiful Japanese monkeys. I probably need to drop the monkey concept. But I started liking Japanese girls. That was the only reason. Not true. I was actually doing a lot in the language before that point. But I got my booster rockets on when I was like, Japanese girls are cute. So I learned and I learned and I learned and I learned, right? I went to language contests, right? I got my first interpreting job. And then I came back to the United States, reluctantly. I came back after doing an import-export business in Japan after high school, not knowing what to do, didn't go to college. Just like, I want to stay here. What can I do? Oh yeah, I can sell t-shirts. I'll just sell the t-shirts that I was helping the guy translate for. Long story short. And that worked for a few years, and then it didn't work. And then I went back to Japan crying. America, went back crying. I never wanted to die in Japan. Now I'm back in America. And I'm living with my dad, and I'm like, oh, I gotta speak Japanese. And I'm working at the Just a Buck store because I need to make some money, And then, a lot of noise happening out here, guys. Hang on, let me shut my door a little bit harder. Man, I thought no one was in the office today, but there's some weird young girls that sound like my daughters out there making noises and stuff. Anyway, I must put these in backwards. Anyway, I don't know where I was, guys. Something about being in Japan. Yeah, I came back to America, right? I got a job at the Just a Buck, and then I was just like, oh man, I'm fluent in Japanese. I should probably use my Japanese. So I looked in a newspaper, guys. I looked in newspaper classified ads, and I found a job as a tour guide. Fuji Tours. That's a great, not a made up name, actual name of the company, Fuji Tours. I think I was 21, maybe. I went in and I'm like, oh, yeah, you could make $8 an hour. I think it was $8 an hour, which was like amazing. $8 an hour, way more than the Just a Buck shop. And you can get tips. That's cool, And then I started meeting tons of Japanese people every day. Turns out I learned more. I learned more Japanese as a tour guide than I did probably in Japan. Like, my Japanese solidified, doing tour guide work, and that monkey brain just kept getting better and better and better. Every time I had a first conversation, I could refine what to say, how to say, what did they say, where were they from, what jokes did they laugh at, what could I say next time, and over again. I just repeated that, rinsed that, repeat, shampoo and rinse and repeat, and however they say that statement. And eventually I was pretty good at that first introduction area, and then one day they're like, hey, can you interpret? I'm like, yeah, I can interpret. And I did. And I didn't really know how to interpret, except for the very limited experience I had when I was like 17 and 18. But then that ended up becoming a really successful part of my life, interpreting as a monkey. So now here I am. I somehow stumbled into, I'm going to teach Japanese. I'll tell that story again one of these days, because I love to talk, let's not lie. But now I've got, how many textbooks have I written? I have to always count every time. 10-ish in Japanese, 4-ish in Korean. Okay. I'm here at the top of the monkey tree, but I still have imposter syndrome where I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know every Japanese word because you can't. You can't know it all, guys. The only reason I started reading these news stories and the novel, and you've seen, if you've been following these streams, you've seen me change it a lot and model up every time. So I'm changing it as I go, trying to figure out what works best, even doing things that I sometimes don't even want to do. I installed a thing that lets me look up a word quicker. I didn't want to do that in the beginning. I was anti that because I don't like to use tools like that. But it didn't make sense. If I was going to go look the word up anyway, why can't I just look it up quicker? So I did. Okay. But I still get imposter syndrome. That's what I was trying to go. This is the main point I was trying to go to. Despite all of my history, all the contracts that I've written in Japanese, all of the Fortune 500 companies that I've worked for, all the countries I got flown to interpret, all the convention interpreting, simultaneous interpreting, medical interpreting, business interpreting. For some reason, I still sit here with doubt. How is that even possible? Because I'm a human with a monkey brain is why. I'm a dumb human. So why would anyone expect a new monkey to just be able to figure it all out? Like, just here's some techniques that are amazingly, what, and you'll be like really good real quick. No, you won't. Just a way to get more money from you. This is going to take years, bro. To quote millennials or whatever the generation that uses bro a lot, which I've now adopted. Bro, look, bro. This is gonna take time and a lot of effort and repetition and listening and watching and speaking and reading and maybe even writing sometimes. And you're still gonna mess it up. I still mess it up. If you guys have been watching these live streams where I read things that I've never seen before, you'll see me sometimes actually be disappointed. Like, how did I not know that? Or, oh my God, that's how you write that? No. And sometimes I don't even believe it. I don't even believe that that's how they write it. And let's just do the math just for a second. This year, now that it's 2024, I will be 52. I went to Japan 40 years ago, which means I have 40 years of interacting with Japan and studying Japan. And let's not even talk too much about the fact, well, no, let's talk about it. I've been married to a Japanese woman now for almost 30 years, like 20, I think I'm in my 29th year of being with her. Crazy, right? I still don't know things. So why would you? So I shouldn't have imposter syndrome. I can teach you so much not knowing those things. That's why I started putting, cuts of these live streams where I'm reading, and I've been leaving in the parts where I'm confused, the parts where I make probably obvious errors. And there are times, by the way, where I read it wrong and I don't realize it until after, and I don't even correct myself. I just leave it. I leave it. Partially because I'm lazy, but mostly because maybe someone will call it out. Maybe someone will call it out and they'll teach somebody something. I don't have enough time to do it. I'm not getting like tens of thousands of views anyway, so it doesn't, I can't. I can't do this amount of live stream and then edit them. That's the reality. That's the honest reality. I don't have the resources in my life. Time, money, desire, effort. I don't have it. I do have the time to just blow stuff out of my mouth. I can blow stuff out of my mouth. I'll read as best as I can. I'll try to translate things and I'll try to learn along with you. And you will sometimes see me make mistakes in these live streams. But in the end, you're watching a monkey climb a tree, and maybe you'll benefit from watching me make a misstep on the branch, and there'll be something impactful about that mistake that will help you remember that mistake. Just like in my own personal life, my mistakes have impacted me. And sometimes I just don't know something because I haven't made a mistake there yet. I really, I don't want to get too metaphysical here, or too deep in my brain here for a second, but I think I'm pretty dumb. And I don't think this is anything to do with like imposter syndrome. I just feel really dumb sometimes when I'm talking to some people. I don't know how they keep all this information together. I don't know how I'm keeping the Japanese information together. When I sometimes look at what we're teaching, even in like a book 5, I'm looking at the example sentences and I'm like, they can understand that? Like, how? because the brain's actually amazing. I can't comprehend how my brain keeps it all together. Even when I'm live streaming and I go through a good run where I'm not making mistakes and I'm translating everything, or I take a really complicated sentence and I get to the end of it and I look at it, because now I have time to analyze it. I can see, oh yeah, I did it right, or oh, that's where I messed up, when I'm not blacked out live streaming. Like right now, I'm blacked out, guys. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm the AI saying the next word that makes sense. That's all I am. But I'm impressed with myself sometimes. Sometimes I'm embarrassed. I don't know how we do it. It's crazy. But the answer is really, how do you do it? Time and input. The more Japanese that you have gone through and analyzed and looked at and understood in context of a story, context of a memory, of a smell, of a person, of an event, the better it's going to stick. I remember not a lot of things in my life. I definitely have forgot. I have like a bubble of Alzheimer's rolling around me. Like there's just a lot of things that have been bulldozed under in my memory. I don't remember, but I remember where I learned things in language. That's definitely a part of my brain that's very strong. Like I have entire memories around learning Sugiru. Where did I learn Sugiru? I remember the road I was walking on. I remember the girl I was talking to. I remember the discussion we were having about Sugiru. Burned into my brain. It's a beacon in my brain that I can always go back to. I know I rambled right now. I don't know what my main point was beyond I'm a monkey. And I'm kind of struggling recently, you know, I'm really struggling recently with like, why am I doing these videos? I really am. Not because they're hard to do. They're not hard to do. I love them. And when I took a little break not doing them, I missed them. So I do them for myself. I'm not selfless in any way. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it because one of my hugest passions in this life has been Japanese language. Korean as well. I'm just not as good as Korean yet. And I don't have even, well, maybe I have maybe 60% of the connection to Korea that I do to Japan. I have a lot of friends in Korea, but not as much as Japan. But I do it for myself. And so I think my mental anguish has just come because of a clash of my raw ambition as a human being, right? My raw ambition to succeed. I want to have videos that do well. I want to be looked at because I don't know if I'm narcissistic, but I definitely like to be, I like to be praised. I like it when people say, oh, without your influence, I wouldn't be this or that. I love that. Don't get me wrong. I think that no person on this planet does anything out of actual selflessness. I think there might not be anything, but they do it because it makes them feel good. I maybe that's a little bit cynical, but like I do this because I feel good, and the end result is maybe some people get helped. So I've got to come to grips that I'm not gonna be this huge YouTuber. I'm not going to be that. I'm gonna help a few people, whatever that means. 1,000, a couple. We sold 500,000 books, but that's over how many years? 20 years, right? So I've helped a slight percentage of the population maybe that want to learn Japanese. That's fine. I've got to be okay with that because I'm doing it for me anyway. And I can't let the ego part of it drag me down. I think that's where I am right now. And I don't have the tenacity or desire to do what I would need to do to make any of my YouTube channels huge. I don't think I have it. I think the success of the books is why the YouTube channel grew. And anyone that stopped learning Japanese, of course, are not coming to my channel. I don't have content that is interesting to watch beyond I'm learning Japanese, so therefore I watch. And yeah, George is maybe interesting to watch for a few months. But I just need to get over that, I guess. And be okay with having a rotating amount of people that watch me and they say, oh my God, I love all of your videos. And then I don't see them over a few months, like they start rotating out. Like you'll notice there's people that used to be in these chats. I've been doing, like with very few breaks in between. What are we at? Like 150 streams in a row, 150 days or so, give or take. Where I've been doing a stream, and there's been already within those 150 days, there are people that were very vocal initially, and now they're gone, right? That's okay. But that's just what it is. I just need to accept it. I have a rotating group of people over here. All right, I'm rambling. My goal was to do some news, so I have something to release tomorrow on Japanese from Zero channel. But I'm trying to improve how I do it. So what I've done today is I've created a mock lesson here using the tools that I have for me on FromZero.com. So on FromZero.com, the team, this website, I never spent more money on anything in my entire life, right? Personal money, okay? And then also corporate money after it became part of the company. But these tools right here are phenomenal, but they're all part of like years and years and years of planning and then years and years of implementation and just bringing in massive talent to do it. And they're still ongoing every single day. And this is one of the tools we have to build lessons. And I can't build a separate course yet. I don't even know why this says Japanese from 01 lesson 7. That's not what this is. This is part of a test course because I wasn't able to create a new course for some reason. It's just, we haven't really been creating new courses. Like there's so few times that we create a new course, I can just like say, pop one in, right? I don't need to make it myself. It would be nice, but I don't need it. So this doesn't work. I'm doing a test today. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna plug the words in here using the tools of the website. We're gonna put words that I find in here that I find interesting. My goal is to find like 20-ish words. So let's see, what do we got? 4 here, let's see, 5, 6, can I just keep doing this? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm guessing that's 20. Oh, it says 20 down there. Great. So let me hit save once. Where's the save button? It's around here somewhere. Oh no. Is it over here? Hang on. There it is. I zoomed in too much. All right. So now, eventually, we're going to fill up today's words, okay? Whatever that means. News articles, Quora articles, whatever, okay? Now, that being said, before we get started, I know there's probably a lot of people commenting because when I talk about these deep type things, people are always wanting to say things. I'll pop this over here. And I'm gonna read those before we move on. And then I don't know if we're gonna do the social media type style stuff, which I enjoy those more than the news, to be honest. But we'll probably get less words going that way. All right. All right, let me scroll up. All right, good. There hasn't been a lot of comments. It's all Glaceon. He's one of the guys that might not be here in about 6 months. He'll move on, but it was nice knowing you. Okay. So there's gonna be maybe 2 or 3 things that I read out of all of this. Shimewaza-san is a guy that has been coming less and less. That's fine. He's been busy. No shaming there. You were into Japanese girls. That's enough motivation. LOL. That's true. Yeah, Japanese girls is enough. Yeah, Japanese girls are amazing. You know, it's another thing too. As I get older, like I know it's creepy to people. I thought about this. Like I'm surprised I haven't been more attacked on this. Like if I'm scrolling through something and a cute Japanese girl picture comes up, and I go, oh damn, cute Japanese girl, or something like that. Whatever I say that draws my attention to this cute Japanese girl, and you know, people are like, aren't you married? I have that every now and then. Don't you have daughters that are? Yeah, but I'm not thinking about that when I'm looking at a cute Japanese girl. I'm looking at them with my 16-year-old Japanese learning brain. I'm not. Sure. If I constantly had my daughter on my brain, my daughters and my wife on my brain, it's awkward to think, oh, this girl's probably 19. Yeah, it's awkward, but I'm not thinking that, guys. Oh my God, I'm sweating. I just took a shower, guys. But this is actual sweat. Give me a second. Wow, I will say it's hot in this room, though. I have to keep the door. When I shut the door, it gets really hot. I'll open it back up, though. Hang on. Anyway, just because my daughters are watching doesn't mean, they can't hear me at home. I'm just going to talk about Japanese girls right now. Yeah, look, I understand that dang it. I understand some people can be creepy, but I'm not doing it for those people. I'm doing it for those people that understand. Doesn't matter how old I get. I talked to a Japanese guy, by the way, when he was like 80 something. Someone thought it was a good idea to sell him a trip to Zion, and I was their tour guide. And luckily I can adjust the tour. I adjusted the tour to a little bit more nap time at the park area and during lunch, and we just sat on that blanket and I was just talking to him, and I was like, ask you a question. He's like 80. I was like, do you ever not look at girls? Do you ever like does it ever like go away? Because it's always been a thing for me. It's like, no, it never goes away. He said it in Japanese, of course. Yeah, he still looks at Japanese, well, not Japanese, he still looks at women. Doesn't go away. You know, maybe you can't perform anymore. Maybe you'll never perform again, but you still don't look and go, man, she's beautiful. Okay. I don't know where I went with that, but yeah, we were just talking about Japanese girls. Mr. M. Smith says, hi, George. Thank you for your Japanese language content. I'm a big fan, and I have a friend who's a fan too. He was able to learn a decent level of Japanese thanks to your videos. Any thoughts on the earthquake? I did a whole stream Glaceon on that earthquake last night. It ended up being almost entirely dedicated to that earthquake. The moment I opened up the stream, someone told me there was an earthquake in Japan, and I popped over to Twitter. We were looking at footage. We were talking about it. We were researching how earthquakes work, looking up Chiku Iki and Riku Iki and Kai Iki and all these new words, and Ko Iki, which I didn't realize until after the stream. Anyway, your selfishness helps us out in the form of videos. Yeah, it's purely for aggrandizing my ego that I do these videos. You have to understand that. I'm not gonna lie. You don't need to be a YouTuber. You're already successful. Thank you. Blazion says, we've been over this. I'm staying. I already know that me saying this will probably keep you staying. But look, you're going to have circumstances in your life where it's going to be okay for you to step away. Never feel guilty over that. Okay. Like I say this to even people that work in my company, and I really truly mean it. If anyone that's working with me right now sees this, if they're working in the company as a team member, employee, whatever you want to call it, you don't owe me anything, no matter what the company meant to you, and I don't owe you anything, no matter what you've done for me. Now, we can feel different about that, but in reality, there is no, I'm not tying you, you're not tied to this for life. It's not like I'm paying you a salary that's God level salary, you know? I'm paying you what I can afford you, right? And you are super appreciated. And the company won't work without the team members we have now. It's already struggling to do what it wants to do with the team members we have now. We don't have enough people. We can't afford enough people. It's a struggle. But you don't owe anybody anything, and nobody owes you anything. Even if they've done something for you, you really don't owe them anything. I really feel like that's a thing. Even though I say that on a high horse right now, definitely I feel sometimes people owe me things. Like, really, I did this for you, you're gonna do it for me. I definitely have those feelings as a human being. But in the end, I can rationalize, no, I did that because I wanted to do it, not because I was looking to get something back. It wasn't a transaction. I'm not building points in heaven or something like that. I'm like, at the moment, it felt good for me to do the thing that I did for you, and that's where that ends. And that's fine. Still no news of a tsunami though. I don't know, I haven't looked. I don't want to look right now because it'll get me into that mode again. But so far, no, it doesn't look like the tsunami has actually happened. Not a big one, at least. And I don't believe what you're saying, Caveman. I don't think it's an omen. I think humans can believe anything, you know. I have a vague memory. Either I was joking on a long time ago George and Keiko show, or it's true that if you urinate on a earthworm, a thief will visit your house that night. I don't think I've been able to find that exact Japanese idiom, but I feel like it existed at one point. Like if you whistle in your house at night, a thief will come as one for sure. I might have been exaggerating on it because I'm an asshole sometimes. Sorry, I'm not allowed to curse on these things. Some guy got very mad because I said shit the other day on one of these streams, like as if we don't all curse in our lives. Yeah, it's law of chance, guys. Everything's law of chance. There's law of chance. Everything's a flip of a deck, really. You know. There were some relatively small tsunamis, no catastrophic damage. You know, my trusted news source is honestly Shimewaza. All right, so the way we're gonna do this is, I'm gonna go to, you know what? Does anyone want to suggest to me Shimewaza, do you have a suggestion for me? Like, do you want to link me up with something that I could read at on hopefully something that has a lot of answers on Chiebukuro maybe, or Quora or something. If you have something that you think would be interesting, if you want to just like, I'll give you a few moments if you want to. If you don't want to, tell me now. I'll look over in a moment and I'll see that you've answered, and then I'll go look for something. But yeah, if you want to find something that we can show how random it is, you point at a tree and I'll try to climb it as a monkey. Dude, first of all, quakes happen all the time in Japan. Like it was a part of life. Oh, we're shaking. Oh, we're shaking like all the time. All the time. They don't make the news because they're like what? 0.01 on the Richter scale? They're nothing. All right. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to give you access to this per se yet. But my goal would be, this is the problem with me, like I always come up with new concepts, but this concept would be, I'm just going to make morning Japanese coffee live notes is what this is going to be. And it's just going to be something you can click on, and I'll put the link to the video within there. It's part of the From Zero website. Okay. No, whatever you want, Sumewaza. I mean, I prefer personal human interest stories, but it's whatever you think would be interesting to look at. I don't care what it is. Hey, let's not do political though. I'm kind of burned out on political stuff. Anything that's weird, controversy, I don't want to do. I'll find a way to make it controversial on my own. Okay. If you find something, Like I enjoyed the coffee one. I enjoyed the what's your favorite vegetable. Oh, did I not release the what's your favorite vegetable one? Dude, I was supposed to release that today, I think. Here on youtube.com. I don't know if I released that. Look at that thumbnail. Come on. It's a genius thumbnail right there. Oh no, I didn't. I have one on vegetables. What's your favorite vegetable? Gotta upload that. Yeah, I was going back because I hadn't recorded new ones just because I've been sick, See if I actually exported that one while I'm waiting for you to throw me an idea. If you want to. You'll tell me if you don't. My hard drive is spinning up. Too many files to display to you. Okay, let's see, Japanese. No, it's completed videos. Yeah, what type of vegetables do you like? Well, there it is. Oh, yeah, this one. Hang on.
Japanese, CC39.
They definitely flirty. Even not on the road. They definitely flirty.
If you look at this is my new thing. I like putting like the first comment that's so possible. Oh, it's the second time I made it. I have a lot of fun making these fake thumbnails. Bro, please, you aren't a DJ. Just teach Japanese. Hashtag stop the steal. I don't know if you saw the one from yesterday. The one from yesterday, which one was it? Is it the, it's the coffee one. Where is it? Coffee. They all say coffee, man. What type of, this is an emergency. It's observed to eat pudding. Pregnancy. How do you cure a cold? Oh, there it is. Starbucks. No Starbucks. They are pro-Israel. Ban Starbucks. No Starbucks. Could you just stop with the politics and teach Japanese? I hear that way too many times. I made this logo, lib tears over here. The guy's account is emotion over facts. Also, I'll just only you guys are gonna know. This is the number of the release. 5 minutes ago is the release number. The next one you see it said 6 minutes ago. So it's the 6th one that's coming out. All right, I'm gonna assume that I've got a link sent to me. Nope, no link yet. Nope, thought there was gonna be a link. All right, we'll see if he links me, but I'm gonna go ahead and just look, see what I can find. Let's see here. Oh, I'm already in that screen. Okay, good. Let's see here. Okay, the chia bag. Where did it go? Oh, I gotta go to the dailies. They need a good random generator, like, you know, just flip through a random thing. We'll go to category. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my mouse on spin mode. And you tell me when to stop. No, I can't do that anymore because I can see what you're saying. Okay. Okay, I don't know where I am. Wherever my mouse is right now. Oh. Right here. Right. Okay. Kabushiki. Do I want to do corporation? Let's see what it is. Holdings HD またはグループ GHD って No, we're not doing that. It's boring. Yeah, oh, that's the end. Oh. What is this? Wait, what? Thigh and ankle fetish? There's a category? Thigh and... This is a risky click, bro. This is a risky click. I'm gonna click it. Okay. Okay, this is an 18 and older category. Do I have a login here? Let me just see. Let's see, Shino Tani at yahoo.com. Because that password's wrong. Password を忘れた場合、自分の Yahoo Japan ID を探す、ログイン方法を再設定する。Yeah, probably should do that, huh? ID 携帯メールアドレス Shino Tani at Yahoo. I don't know if I have a COJP. Oh, okay. I have to type this in hiragana. This is new. He setsu setekuna. Did I mess it up? What's the error message? Did I just mess it up? ID keitei o kemeru. I don't know. Shino Tani at Yahoo. I might be trying to do this on the wrong site. 不正確の量を防ぐ Okay. Oh my god, what is this? Sorry. Oh god, that's complicated. I'm not a good enough AI for this. Sochinohi. Oops. Sochinohi. What error are you giving me? Like, what am I messing up? Alright, I don't think I can do this, guys. Yahoo Japan ID がわからない場合、メールアドレス。I don't think this is going to work with yahoo.com. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to work. All right. And I don't think I can create a new one. So let me try to create a new one. Let's go back to Yahoo Japan. And actually, let me go to Chiebukuro and see if I can't create an account. Okay. Shinki Shotoku. Ooh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. In order to smoothly Toroku, register, let's prepare our cell phone number. I don't have a telephone number. I don't having such number is problem. Let me see something. Let me not share all my information here, but let me go to Gmail and see if I don't already have a COJP account. Yahoo.co.jp. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Nope. I have a Quora account in Japanese, and that somehow brought up a lot of Yahoo direct auctions. Oh no, that's a different thing, isn't it? Let's do at Yahoo COJP. Yeah, ooh, that's okay. That's not too much. It's too much stuff, guys. Dang it. I kind of wanted to see that fetish stuff. I was curious. There's no way there's like photos or anything. This is what you get in the live stream. You never know what you're gonna get in the live stream, guys. Shibukuro goes hard? Really? On the 18 plus stuff, does it? Do you have an account? Shimawaza, how did you get an account? Okay, let me, you know what? Let's do a little bit of let's break this code. Can I get a Japanese cell phone number from America? We're gonna go hard, because I had this one time with Skype. The easiest way to get a phone number is to order a SIM card online, which you can do from abroad and in English too. Oh. Okay, the easiest way to get a phone number is to order a SIM card. Two providers are Mobile, who donate the bulk of their profits to charity, and Sakura Mobile. They both offer voice and data plans as well as data-only plans. They also have a portable Wi-Fi. Okay. If you are setting up a Japanese mobile number, you'll need to get a voice and data SIM. Okay, you won't be able to make or receive any calls except for VoIP services, WhatsApp, Line, etc., which don't count when you need to put in a Japanese phone number. Okay, they know what they're talking about. Though it may work out a bit cheaper to set up a Japanese phone number when you're here, it generally takes a lot more time and it's a more complicated process and requires fluency in Japanese. Well, that won't be a problem. I'm kind of fluent. So we recommend going the online route, at least initially. Anyway, you can always switch to a different provider later. Okay. If you are going to be working in Japan, your employer may assist you with the setup. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Sakura Mobile. Another well-known Sakura Mobile is $2. Okay. Which is $23 a month. Not too bad. Okay. Let's click. Why do I want to do, let's see, mobile? Let's see. Sims for short trips or long stays. Okay. Because I have a phone right here, buddy. I had a phone right here that I don't use, that I can use for my Japanese SIM. It's a Galaxy Note 10 Plus that I don't use for anything, but I randomly keep charged on my desk. I don't know why. This could be my Japanese phone. Okay. No contracts, profits go to charity. I like this one. Let's do that. Monthly fee, pay on activation. So just the SIM price is this. And then I have to view a plan. I don't need any data, to be fair. Like I'll take a gig. Can I not select that? That's cool. It's just auto selecting here. Okay. Okay. Cool. Order now. Okay. I don't need it. Okay. All right. What I do next is hide myself. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna order this. Let's see, and then we'll get the results later on. So I'm in the United States. Free shipping in the United ID upload required to deliver your product. We require that you upload proof of your shipping address. Don't worry, uploading your ID is quick, simple, and secure. Okay, except that ID is USA driver's license. I got that. I can handle that. Okay, cool. George Trump. Hang on, let me check my ID. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's okay. It's on my phone, but where's my phone? Over there. I'll be right back. I've had a picture of my license in my phone forever. Helps. I took my pants off earlier and I was like, oh, my wallet fell out. Whatever, I don't need it. I'm sick. And I just kicked it to the side. Now I need it. That's how it works, right? Where'd my glasses go? All right, let's double check, because here's the thing about, if you do anything in Japan, you got to make sure your name absolutely matches your ID or it won't work. Even if you get like initial versus middle name, for example, they're dumb. They're very strict on stuff like this. All right, what does it say on my driver's license? Okay, I think because I need my middle name. Okay, what's my address? Just make sure I'm not showing it. All right, give me a second to fill this out. Does it actually have my address on here? Oh, it has my full address with my full zip. I actually never knew that. That's kind of handy to know. Okay. Shipping. Get it. Oh, God, it's gonna take 10 days to get here. All right. Next is billing. My email address. Yeah, let me just double check. I have an address that I specifically use for things that are Japanese related. It's just it goes to my main address as well. It's like G_JP or something like that. I can't forget. I mean, I can't remember. I can't remember. It's G_. Okay. Yep. Okay. Use that for like anything Japan related. It really helps. Please send me helpful tips. Special promotions. No spam ever. Sure. My billing address is the same as my shipping. Yes. Okay. Credit card. Here we go. Credit card. Make sure I'm not sharing. We are ordering a Japanese SIM card. LastPass is protecting me. You are about to fill out your payment card on this website. I've never seen that before, but yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, there's tons of protections. Anyway. Okay. Ship to, bill to is good. Place order. Is that all I have to do? And then that's it? I guess once I get the SIM card is when I will have to fill out a plan. Oh, no. Now they want me to upload my ID. Excuse me while I handle that. U.S. driver's license. Okay. Country of birth. Afghanistan. Nope. United States. All right. Choose file. Do I even have this file saved somewhere? I don't even know, bro. Bro, even I don't know, bro. I know I can send it to myself. Oh, there it is. Okay, send. Okay, here we go. Send file. Uploading. George should do a secret non-YouTube 18 plus Chiebukuro stream. I do have one video where I bought used Japanese underwear and then smelled them to verify if I thought they were really used Japanese underwear. I think I did that like 10 years ago. I went, because everyone was asking me, can you really buy used Japanese underwear? And I was like, I don't know. And then I went and found a vendor that was selling it in Akihabara, and I bought like a variety of them. And then I, on live stream, was like, yeah, I tested them. I don't want to ruin it for you, because eventually maybe I'll release that video somewhere. Hey, did that work? Thank you for uploading. We've received one ID documents for you. You may upload additional ID documents if required. Your SIM will be dispatched as soon as your ID has been approved. All right. There we go, guys. Let's see. Let me put this. I want to put this into some. I'll put it in my tools. My tools bookmarks. All right. George was born in Georgeland. This is right where I was born. Dang, George, that's actually insane but hilarious. Yeah, it was. If to be fair, if I'd probably done actual content like that, my channel would have blown up. It wouldn't have been monetized, but it probably would have blown up. Because like, we're gonna investigate the real Japan. You know, I bought 5 Japanese tofu snacks. Some things I don't want my daughters to hear. You know what I'm saying? Some things. Okay. So until I have a Japanese phone number, I won't be able to do that because I won't be able to get the text for the data. All right. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna check, see if just in case Shimewaza had found anything. Okay, he hadn't sent me anything, so he probably gave up because I said I was gonna look for it. All right, let's close this. Let's close this. Let's close this. And we're gonna keep my window open with words. As I promised, we're gonna go and add words here. 20 is the goal. All right, we're just gonna go to, let's go to Quora because that'll show something random. That'll show something very random. Let's click to here. Quora. See what comes up. あなたが今まで見た中で最も失礼なものは何ですか? Out of everything that you have seen up until now, what is the most rude thing that you've seen? And it's from Satomi Ichimura, so I like it. She's from, wait, oh, did she just translate it? She translated it. Let's find one that's not a translation. Let's find one that's, oops, that's not what I was trying to do. Just refresh every time. Okay, so it looks like, okay. All right. 高評価が6500を超えましたので、再 something します。So I think because this got high upvotes of 6,500 over that, he's going to repost. What does that look like? I know I've seen this at one point. I feel like I saw it just the other day too. Saike, republish. Okay, well look, here is our first word that we're going to add today to our list. I just double click this, go into my tools, add that, and oh, let me zoom in a little bit. Wait, what happened? Oh no, something happened when I zoomed in. Okay, paste, and then I have a little tool here to add the furigana. Boom, and then I'll add suru, and it's to republish. Let's just double check that that's what it was. Repost or republish. Republish or repost. To repost. Nice. That's a good word actually. Saike shimasu. Saike shimasu. All right. Let's hit save, which is not, dude. Can I just hit, oh man, the design needs a little bit of work when I'm doing it on live here. I gotta scroll out. Let me hit if the Control S works. No, that would have been nice. If they give me a shortcut to save, that'd be nice. Okay, so now if I do this.
再掲する
Nice. Where's the other? Here we go.
再掲する再掲する再掲する
It's nice that we now have 4 voices. And then maybe we can get Kaneko to record these one day. Nice. We got our first word, guys. Saike suru. All right, moving on. Nando yondemo mega. Another one right here. Something unde shimaimasu. I don't know what that is. That kanji looks very strange to me. That's uramu. Okay. Oh, urumu. Sorry. So that's the uru and uru oi, to be moist. Uramu. That's urumu. Sorry, that's urumu. That's new to me. Let's take that. Just to take that kanji. Okay, we're gonna take urumu in here. Now, what I'm gonna try to get them to do, by the way, is make a game out of this, so we can take these and put them in like some sort of quiz thing. Because we have all of the tools are on the site. They're just not linked up together. Urumu. To tear up. Like to cross. I think that looks like to tear up though, huh? To be wet, to be moist. To be wet, to be moist. Okay. To be wet, to be moist. I'm gonna say to tear up, cry. I'm gonna put that in there, assuming that's what that means. Let me look one more time. To become tear choked. Yeah, to choke up. To choke up. I like that. To choke up. Okay. Urumu. That describes me a lot. Like I tear up a lot on things. Okay, now we've got. Oh, I guess I hit refresh on this bad boy. Oh no, my save didn't work. No, it is. Why didn't it? Why it did not work? Let's try that again. There we go.
潤む
Nice, right?
潤む潤む潤む
Okay. All right. Well, this is making me urumu. Sorry, that was inappropriate. All right. Follower of Jesus 40 years. Oh, do I want to read a Jesus Christ thing? I'm sorry. Ah. I don't want to watch religions thing. Okay, we're going to do it anyway. We're going to just for words, okay? Just for words. But he's a follower of Jesus. I'm hoping it's not religious. I don't want to do religious things right now. All right. その人から死ぬ前に言われた最も悲しいことは何ですか? What is the saddest thing you have heard from somebody just before they die? All right. I'm going to get stuck right here on this stupid wife word, maybe. Tsuma? Yeah. Tsuma, right? It took me a moment, guys. It took me a moment. Tsuma no sofu. I think sofu is another way to say grandfather. Yes. I mean, I know that word. I'm not going to put it in that list. Wa Nihonjin desu. Tsuma no sofu wa Nihonjin desu. My wife's grandfather is Japanese. Nakunaru mae no... Is the music too loud? Oh, no, we're good. Okay. I feel like we should do piano for a death thing. Hang on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. 妻の祖父は日本人です。亡くなる前の3年間、私たち家族と一緒に暮らしていました。My wife's grandfather was Japanese. The 3 years before he died, he lived with our family in our home, with our family, together. 祖父は英語を全く話しませんでした。The grandfather could not speak English at all. Something Zen. Bozen? It's not Danzen. This is another word to add because I don't know what this is. Something Zen. I'm thinking Bozen, but that doesn't make sense. It's totally not even what I thought. Kamoku. So I know Chinmoku. But not Kamoku. Okay. So that's a good word. Kamoku. I'm going to add Chinmoku too, just because I talked about it. Kamoku, which is what? Untalkative. What I need is for our tools to also throw me up this data right here, because we have access to it. Untalkative, uncommunicative, reticent, quiet. I don't want all of this data. I don't need all of this data. I'm going to say untalkative. That's good enough. And then I want to put Chinmoku in here as well. Can I? Will this work right here? It works like right there. Look at that. Huh. Silence, being silent, quiet, hush. It'd be nice if they showed what kind of a word it is here. Is this an adjective? I think it sounds like an adjective, right? Chinmoku is silence. Okay. Silence. I wonder what will it do if I do it like this? Will it work? Yeah, I can't handle this whole thing, can it? Here, we'll do this and do that again. And then. So quite taciturn, reticent, uncommunicative. Oh, that's the kamoku one. Sorry. Chimoku. God, I'm all of a sudden really hungry. Being silent. Hush. Inaction. Hush. Silence. I'll just go with... I don't like to give too many definitions. It's too much to remember. Okay. Okay, we have quite a few words here. Oh, I was wondering now if maybe it didn't show the words because it hadn't built the AI wording yet. That's probably what it's waiting for. Maybe it takes a double save. Let's try that again. I don't know why it does that.
寡黙沈黙
All right. Got some good words here, guys. All right. So, 寡黙で控えめな人柄だったので、3人の子供たちの面倒を見ていた妻にとって彼の存在が重荷になることはないだろう。用意する食事が一人分増えるだけだと判断した私は、彼は That's a new word for me. Night year? Or is that... All right, let me first of all, this is a long sentence. This is like literally this is one sentence all the way up to here. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit... Actually, let me finish. 彼はsomething年を、彼と一緒に過ごすことに同意しました。Yeah, I don't know if that's what I think that is. So based on all of these reasons, I agreed that it would be okay that he could stay with us. Okay. So it says right here, 3 years before, 3 years before his death, he lived together with us and our family. That's one sentence. Now this sentence is the start. I'm not going to select it because it'll automatically translate. I don't want that. So grandfather didn't speak any English at all. However, he was quiet and hikaeme is like a relaxed, reserved person. Yeah, I'm not going to put that in the notes because I knew it. Not hitogara. Hitogara, I don't have a great, it's like personality type. Personality. I'm going to add it because I didn't know it right away. I think that's a good word to know. Hitogara. Personality. Okay, we'll just leave that open for a bit. Okay. 3人の子供たちの面倒を見ていた妻にとって彼の存在は heavy burden になることはないだろう。Thinking that he wouldn't be a burden, his presence wouldn't be a burden to my wife who was looking after 3 children. I mean, that seems like a really you're just gonna add 25% more to her load. She'll be okay with it. So I'm gonna say omoni. I'll go exactly opposite of what I was thinking right now. Okay, it was both. It could have been juka and it could have been omoni, heavy burden. So yeah, let's take that. Now I'm curious as to what our system is gonna say it is in its Romaji search. I mean, it went with omoni, heavy burden. That could be a little bit tricky because if you say omoni something, it means mainly burden. Now, just for that section alone, I'm going to just take this and see what Google says.
主にになる。
重荷になる。ことはないだろう。It won't be a burden. 用意する食事が一人分増えるだけだと判断した私はexcuse me. Me who decided that it would just be one more meal to prepare, I agreed to let him stay with us. Now, This one I don't know at all. It's something nen or something doshi. Obviously, that's all it can be. But this kanji, I'm thinking men, ben, I don't know. I took my shot. Okay, oops. Later years. Kare no later, his later years.
晩年
Bannen. So it was evening. I said ben, I don't know why. Bannen. That's interesting to me. One's later years. That's a good word. Bannen? Come on, that's a brilliant word. One's later years. One's final years of life. Hit save just so we're good here. Okay. All right. So I agreed to let him live his final years with us. Sorry guys, I'm on like my 4th day of COVID. 3rd day maybe, I don't remember. Bannen. Okay. 若い頃の祖父は立派な尊敬される物理学者でした。By the way, I'm slow reading these as I don't want to make a mistake. I want to make sure I don't rush into it. That's the thing I'm doing when I pause like that. I'm trying to avoid just reading based on my instinct and really trying to nail what it is so I don't have to correct myself. Okay, so I'm 100% clear on this reading, okay? But it took me a moment. I was like, is that, because also my brain is bully and like Korean hits my brain when I see kanji as well. It's all connected, so sometimes it's a little bit slow. It's because I'm just trying to really make sure I'm doing it right. 若い頃の祖父は grandfather when he was young. Okay, young aged grandfather was 立派な尊敬される物理学者でした。He was a amazing, respected physicist. Okay, now I'm going to take this whole thing. When he was young, my grandfather was a fine and respected physicist.
若い頃の祖父は立派な尊敬される物理学者でした。
Okay. 80歳を過ぎると彼は So that's the kanji for 賢い I believe, clever and 明るい bright で something やかな爽やかな神経 No 精神を整えていました。Upon passing his 80th year, he was clever, bright, spry, mental acuity. I don't know some of these words, okay? This one I think we're going to definitely add to the list. Kemme. Okay. Wise, sensible, intelligent. Wise, sensible, intelligent. Okay. Definitely a na adjective. I probably should split these into different words. Wise, intelligent. Was the other one sensible?
Kemme.
Wise, sensible, prudent. All right, kemme. Okay, good. Did I say this is sasayaka? I don't think that was what I said. Odayaka. Let's add that. I should have known that. I didn't. Calm. I hope he didn't change, but that's after 80. I'm pretty happy that he was that at 80. Calm. Reisei. I would have said reisei. That's just how I am. Gentle. Ooh, calm and gentle. I like the second word on that. Gentle as well. All right. I mean, it's good to know if you're 80 and you're already like that. Not seishin, mentality. Mind, spirit. Yep. Oh, totonoete imashita. I think that's what that is. Totonoete imashita. Sonaite. I think it's, I think that is in Totonai. Oh, why do I feel like that's part of it? Hang on. I'm in denial right now. Give me a second. Totonoeru. Oh, now I see it. Yeah, it's different. Sonaeru. Sonaeru. Yeah, totally different. Like literally not one part of that is part of that. Well, cool, George Trombley. You failed the Japanese lottery this morning with your word thought. Let's go ahead and add that. Sonaeru. Sonaete imashita. Equipped with. Furnished with. Possessed. To possess. To provide. To possess. To be endowed with. I like that. We're going to go with to possess and to be endowed with. I want both of those. Oops. I'm not going to do every meaning here. To possess. To be endowed with. Okay. Hit save. Guys, we're already at half of the list. We're not even done with this story yet. 我が家に引っ越してくるなり、祖父は自らの、家事として毎日やる仕事をWhat is that? That's ka. I mean, obviously he did it, right? He moved to our house, and from his own will, for housework, every day he, I guess, determined the work he was going to do. But this is a verb that I'm not aware of. I don't think it's kashimashita. It's kakarima. No, I'm not even going to try to guess. Oh, kashimashita. Imposed. Kasu. To impose. Let me look at that one more time. To impose. To levy. So mizukara. So he imposed work on himself. My grandfather set himself a task to do every day as a household chore. Task. This could be task. It's probably tasks. Okay. So imposed or set. To set or to impose. Let's do that in this particular context. Kasu. Yeah, it could be to impose like a debt or a responsibility. Ooh, shukudai o kassuru. Could be kassuru as well too. I'm not sure how to handle that. Should we? I can't use a parentheses or it would mess up the furigana because our furigana uses these parentheses. To impose, to levy, but in this context it wasn't really a levy. Set himself, to set. I like set. To set. He's a good man. You can tell he's a good man. 毎日カーテンを開け、夕方には閉める。毎朝。Every morning he opens the curtains and in the evening he closes them. 玄関をきれいに掃除して。I just want to double check that is soji, not something else. Yes. He would clean the entrance area every day. 靴をきちんと並べる and line up all of the shoes properly. 食卓の下に落ちた食べこぼしを、you can just say 毎食後 That is the kanji for soji no so. Let's say it's not going to be this. Katazuku. Let's just say that. After every meal, he cleaned it up. So, maishoku. Let's go. Haku. Sweep. Huh. That's the kanji for sweep, huh? Well, it's going to be a very random word to add, but we're going to add it. Haku. I just never saw it there. Never saw the kanji for it. To sweep. Okay. So 食卓の下に落ちた食べこぼし. So any food that had dropped off of the top of the dining table, after every meal, he would sweep it up. そして何よりも毎日仕事を終えた私が階段を登ってくると、そこで必ず出迎えることを、彼は欠かしませんでした。And more than anything, every day when I climbed the stairs after finishing work, there, without a miss, he would greet me. He never missed that. So 欠かしませんでした. Didn't miss. Yeah, never missed. 私の腕を引き、食卓へと連れて行きます。Pulling on my arm, he takes me to the table. そこには彼のI just learned this the other day in the coffee one. 入れてくれたお茶が用意されています。The tea that he prepared. So ireru is to put on tea and coffee. It's written with this kanji right here for ireru. 入れてくれたお茶が用意されています。So he's even made tea for him. 彼は I'm going to cry at the end of this. I already know I am. This is a foreigner and a Japanese old man. Come on, the father. Oh man, this is going to tear me up. I'm going to urumu at the end of this, guys. 彼はその日のことを話してくれます。And he'll talk about that day. What day? Interesting. 日本語で in Japanese. 私には全く理解できません。And I can't understand it at all. それが終われば and when that's done, 次に私が喋り I speak. その日に、背負った肩の荷を下ろす番です。It's my turn to take off the weight that I shouldered that day. Pretty sure that's what that is. It's time to take out the burden on your shoulders that day. Yeah, exactly what that is.
その日に背負った肩の荷を下ろす番です。
Did she say shotta? Not seota? Okay, hang on now. Is that not seota? Okay, cool. It could be read shota as well. Okay, well, we're going to put it in as seo to carry on one's back. We're going to just add it because we talked about it. I don't think I need to say shoulder a burden or anything. To be burdened with. Yeah, we'll take that. It's not always negative. So, 背負った肩に下ろす番です。Okay. お茶を終えたところには私はしっかりリフレッシュされていて、So he doesn't understand what he's saying. I wonder if when he's speaking back, he's speaking in Japanese. I don't think the part that I understand yet. I assume he's working it out in Japanese, but he doesn't understand what the father's saying in Japanese. I don't know. Is that possible? Anyway, お茶を終えたところ、after tea ends, 私はすっかりリフレッシュされていて、I'm completely refreshed. その後、妻や子供たちとの時間を心置きなく過ごすことができました。And after that, with my wife and children, the time with that, I think this means without 心置きなく, without any leaving my heart placed somewhere else, like fully focusing on them. I'm not sure. Without any distraction, maybe. I'm not sure. Without reserve. How do you read that? 心置きなく. Okay, so 心置きなく. Oh, that's a really nice thing to add to our list. Okay. 心置きなく. Without Without reserve. Without reserve. Does that mean without holding back as well? I'm gonna hit save. Might not be that, but I don't know. Lose it. Without hesitation. Without reserve. Frankly. Let's go back and change that to... I should move this down here because I keep clicking that. No, I don't need that. Don't need a group. Oh no, take it out of the group. No, I don't need a group. I don't need a group. Yes. Let's take this out of the group too. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Did I fix it? I did not. Frankly. That's nice because he was able to like let all of his stuff out. You know, oh my god, no, I went down. Okay. 最初は寂しい No, 寂しい、寂しい祖父に私の方が Oops. Oh, this is gonna be a long read, guys. I just got a long review. Oh my god. Okay, well, this is gonna be good though. Let's keep doing it. It's worth the wait. It's worth the effort. I mean, I hope. 最初は I feel like I've heard this story before, but I don't remember at all. 最初は、寂しい祖父に私の方が、付き合ってあげているのだという気持ちでした。In the beginning, I thought that it was me that was hanging out with my lonely grandfather. It could go either way. Sabishi or Samishi. It's always one of those mysteries when you think, what is it? Sabishi is one and Samishi is another? しかし、次第に彼の方が私に気遣いしてくれているのだと分かりました。Not sure how to translate shidai here. As time went on, maybe? Gradually.
しかし次第に
I'm going to add that because that wasn't something that was off the top of my head. Gradually. I did say as time went on, which would probably have been a good translation. I think I said that. Okay. I realized that I understood that it was him that was kizukai to me. Now, kizukai is relatively new for me. I kept reading that wrong over and over again. Was being considerate, worrying about kizukau. Worry about someone's welfare. Let's go with the kizukau one. And not kizukai. We'll do with u. Oops. Ha! That was interesting. It took it into that cell. I tabbed into there. It's whatever cell I was in. To worry about one's welfare. Okay. Yeah, so gradually I realized that it was him that was worried about me. その日を総括し Is that 総括? 忙しかった一日から自らを解きほぐす A new word right there. 自らを解きほぐす。そうすることでより楽しく家族との絆を含め No, that can't be. Is that kizuna? I don't think that's kizuna. It is. Okay, good. 深め、過ごせるように彼の方が手を貸してくれていたのです。He has that face though, doesn't he? その日を総括し、so 総括。So is total. Summarize. 総括. That's another good word. I don't know if 20 words is enough, guys. Aren't we already like near the end of our word list? I got like 3 more words here, guys. 総括する. To summarize. 忙しかった一日から、自らを解きほぐす。On his own was able to a busy day. This is to solve. I don't know what hogusu is, so unravel. Wow.
解きほぐす。
Unravel.
I don't know why I clicked the English. Tokihogusu, disentangle. That's a nice word. That's a really good word. This monkey likes that word. To unravel. Don't need any more explanation. I like that. そうすることで、より楽しく and because of that, I was able to more enjoyably deepen my bonds with my family and exit. Do we do this? I think we would just end with deepen my bonds with my family and to be there. 過ごせるように彼の方が手を貸してくれていた. He was loaning his hand to me. I'm going to get rid of the yoni and just see what this says. Do so you can have more fun and deepen the bond. See, it doesn't translate the sugoseru here. You can have tanoshiku sugoseru. Enjoy time more deeply. It's tanoshiku sugoseru. ある時、祖父が死を迎える運命的な朝が訪れました。One time, a certain time, a fateful morning visited us where death came to grandfather. One fateful morning came when my father was about to die.
ある時、祖父が死を迎える運命的な朝が訪れました。
彼は廊下で壁にもたれかかり、片手で胸を強く押さえ、息も冷え冷えでした。Maybe? 彼は廊下で壁にも、もたれかかり。I believe that, I'm guessing that means lean up against the wall in the hallway. So もたれかかり lean on もたれかかる will be the verb. I'm going to type that out and see what happens in our word list here. もたれかかる もたれかかる It doesn't like having verb kanji for, let's just keep it without it. To lean upon or against. I might have to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a secondary word list maybe. Okay. 片手で胸を強く押さえ with a single hand holding on to his chest strongly. Ikimo, I think this is hie desha, but I don't know if that's true at all. Tae dae, feeble, faint. Tae dae deshita. 片手で胸を強く押さえ He was holding his chest tightly with one hand and was out of breath. 仕事も出ようと着替えていった私は妻を呼びました。Me who was dressed to go out and do work. I had already changed to dress to do work. Called to my wife. 救急車を呼んだ方がいいかしら So we know this is his wife because she uses kashira here. It's a female terminology. I wonder if we should call an ambulance. To something kimasu. Obviously, this means like wonder or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how to say the kimasu, inquire. That's right. I've seen this before. It's a different way to, different kanji for that. Kiku. Suruto. Oh, she says it to him. Should we call an ambulance? Is what she's saying basically. And she asks, right? She asks to him. すると、祖父は、is that 鋭い目鋭い ?sharp eyes。鋭い目、付きで彼女を見ながら、呼ぶなと言いました。と叫びました。screamed, don't you call to her with sharp eyes。彼には彼女の言ったことがどういう意味を持つかはっきりと分かっていたのです。He knew very clearly what it meant by the words that she had said, meanings. What meanings were held in those words? I can't get too emotional here. 私と祖父の目が合うと、and when grandfather and my eyes met, 私は固い決意を持って首を something に貼りました。I wish I would have known that. I made a strong decision and 横に貼りました。I'm not sure. Sorry. 立って。Opposite of that. 立って。I made a difficult decision and vertically on his neck. He nodded his head with determination. Oh, 縦に振りました。Okay, okay. I didn't click to hear what it is, but it's 縦に振る。縦に振る。I hadn't heard that. It was 首を縦に振りました。This, I guess this would be 横に振りました。This is 縦に振りました。
彼は固い決意を持って首を縦に振りました。
He nodded his head with determination. He did. 私に。And I understood. I don't have a button to hide my camera. Give me a second. 彼は死を受け入れるつもりだと。He had decided that he was accepting his death. I knew what he meant, that he had accepted death. そして自宅で最後を迎えたいのだと。And that he wanted to have his last moments at home. Damn. So much death I had this last year too. 妻は This looks like some sort of interesting phrase. I'm gonna try this. うおさをし両手を揉み合わせていました。Like this and like this with both of her hands. I don't know. Let's see. うおさお. That was a good guess. うおさお moving about in confusion. Oh, like this. I thought it was a more relaxed thing. She's panicking. Oh, she's panicking. I don't know what that means. Mo means like this. I'm not exactly sure. Momu is to massage. Take this one sentence and to go here. My wife was confused and was wringing her hands together. Okay, so she's doing this. She doesn't know what to do.
妻は右往左往し両手を揉み合わせていました。
It didn't sound like natural speaking. 何かしなきゃ。何をやったらいいの? We have to do something. What should I do? 救急に電話してどうしたらいいか聞いてみるとか like we should maybe call the emergency place, the QQ first aid, yeah, and ask them what to do. 電話をすれば彼らは必ずやってくるさ。私は答えました。And I answered, if we call, they will definitely come. 夫婦は続けます。My wife continues. Not 夫婦, sorry. 妻は続けます。My wife continues. 助けてくれるかもしれないでしょ? Maybe they can help him. 数ヶ月 several months. 数年は長く生きられるかもしれない。Maybe he can live for a few months or even several years longer. 今の苦しさを和らげるだけでもできるんだとしたら What if they could make his current suffering less even? おじいちゃんはそんなことを望んでいないよ。私は答えました。I answered. Grandfather doesn't want that. 彼は人生をThank God there's kanji that I don't know for a second to break this up. 在分随分十分存分存分存分に生き抜いた。はい。He 生き抜く is to like outlive, I feel. Live through 生き抜く。彼は人生を存分に to one's I like that 存分に let's put that in our word list 存分にto the full extent. I was kind of holding back because we ran out of words here. I need a moment, so it's good. To the full extent. So yeah, let's make a secondary group. This is too much. What's this as a table normally? Where did my table? Where's my basic widgets? Okay, there. Table. Okay. We'll do another work. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I don't have to count. It's down at the bottom. Oops. Okay. Hit save on this. And we already have our Zombuni. Oh, why is it doing that? Oh, that's interesting. So the software. Oh, that's really interesting. It is giving us. It's replacing what I did as well. Is it? Oh, no. Okay, I thought it was... No. This is working on... Because this is a problem we were having. Where... they're probably working on this right now. We're having an issue where the English that lists here wasn't showing properly. In tables like this. It's supposed to take like the right one. But sometimes we'd have English below and it would do it wrong. So this is probably like in this mode it shows. And when I'm in the teacher mode here. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Whew. Okay, that was a good break. He's lived life to the full extent. 人生を終える覚悟もできている. And he's prepared to end his life. He's accepted it. 覚悟. この家で家族に囲まれて行きたいんだよ. I'm guessing it's 行きたいんだよ. He wants to go being surrounded by his family. And I'm guessing if this is iku, like I think it is, it means to go away, like forever. Yeah, to pass. でも、ひょっとしたら、もしかして、but perhaps, maybe, 彼女は言葉を、詰まらせました。Is that 詰まらせました？挟ま I'm not sure. 詰まらせる。Blocked up, choked up. Her words are choked up. 全身が震え。This is why I don't need religion, by the way. I have empathy for these people. I have empathy. I don't need a God to tell me my morals. I feel bad for these people, for the situation that's happening. I can imagine the pain that they're in. That's why I wouldn't kill someone in their family, for example. That's why I wouldn't steal their prized possessions. Her whole body was shaking. 綺麗な顔立ちが疑念と不安に Oh, I've seen this before. I hate this is also a Japanese lesson. I really just want to get through the story, but 綺麗な顔立ち and が疑念と不安に something. It's got fusei literally in the in the kanji itself. I can't remember what it is though. It's okay, it happens because I don't know what ginen means. Ginen is like doubt, and something. Yeah, it's just doubt. Okay, misgivings and unease. Okay. Oh, Yugama, contort. Okay, yeah. Her beautiful looks, kaodachi, had contorted into misgivings and unease.
綺麗な顔立ちが疑念と不安に歪みました。
私の妻のこと、妻が祖父を愛していることに思いを巡らせました。My about my wife and about my wife's love of her grandfather. I think that's 巡らされていました。巡らせました。思いを I'm not sure. I think I'm confusing meguru with another thing maybe. Yeah, it is meguru. Okay. Circle around. Thoughts circled around. Love of my the love that my wife had for her grandfather and about my wife. すると whereupon もしこの状況で祖父がここで死んでしまったなら if he dies in this state right here 妻は彼女自身をずっと詰め続けるであろうことを something たのです。I think he's worried that she's gonna feel some guilt about this forever if he dies in this way. 詰め続ける like to put pressure on herself. Keep blaming, yeah.
責め続ける。
攻め続ける. I knew there was something weird about that. Not 攻める。攻め続ける. Okay. であろうことを That's what I'm not exactly sure. 悟る to perceive, to sense, to become aware. I've heard this before. I'm gonna add 責める to blame in our new word group. And what was the other one? Satoru. To perceive. To sense. Satotoです. I sensed that she would blame herself if ずっと forever, essentially, if her father died in this way. もっと何かできたんじゃないかと. Thinking that we could have done something. その答えをはっきりと知ることもできず without finding the answer if they could have done something. ずっと自身を責めるだろう. She would blame herself. 私は祖父の目を覗き込みました. I peered into grandfather's eyes. 彼はうつむいたまま. He was looking down. He continued looking. He was うつむく I think it's to look down. Hanging one's head, yeah, to look down. 何も言わずうなずきました. He nodded without saying anything. This moment so clear in my mind because I have the face of my wife's father. I have the house, I have the stairway, all of it in Japan. I see it all. That's why it's hitting me so hard. He's not dead, but he's been gone. Alzheimer's for a long time. 私と祖父とは 一言も言葉も交わさなかった。どうですか? Me and the grandfather didn't exchange even one word. But 私は電話を迎え、I went to the phone, 救急車を呼びました。and called the ambulance. すぐに救急隊が駆けつけました。The rescue group came right away. 祖父は落ち着きを取り戻し、grandfather gained his composure. Perfect. ストレッチャーに乗せられる際には、隊員たちに協力したほどでした。Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen したほど in that way. And when being put onto the stretcher, he cooperated properly with the team members. But I'm not sure how that hodo works. He even cooperated with the soldiers, not soldiers really, when they were putting him on the stretcher. As much as he went to this level to do this much, like to show that he was participating, I guess. 居合わせた全員, I think that's 居合わせた全員に、彼は微笑みかけました。To everyone there, he smiled. 居合わせる. To happen to be present. 居合わせる. I'd never seen that before, so let's go ahead and add that. 居合わ To happen to be present. You know what? I actually remember there was a way for me to go. There we go. I'm going to remember that way of doing it. No more clicking over here. Just up, down. Yeah. All right. All right. 救急車を呼んで欲しくないと彼は裏切った私になど、その something 大な許しを受ける性格すらないように思えたのに、この私にも彼は微笑んでくれたのです。Me, who betrayed him and called an ambulance when he didn't want me to. I thought he couldn't even have. I have no. It's 資格 not 性格. I have none of the requisites to receive such a big such a large forgiveness. I thought that even to me, he smiled. I'm guessing that's what that means. This isn't idai for sure, but it's something dai. Kandai, generous. Hirushi o ukeru, shikaku, yeah, no qualifications. I thought that I definitely didn't meet the qualifications for forgiveness here. Even to me, though, he smiled. This is a big sentence. Even though I didn't think I deserved his deserved. Ukeru shikaku. To receive qualifications. To deserve is a good way to say that. Because I betrayed him by him not wanting to call an ambulance. He still smiled at me. 祖父が最後に願いを前に私は自覚した上で妻の嬉しい両親に That's like 賛同 or 制度 I'm guessing しました。私はokay. 祖父が最後のお願いを前にbefore my father's final request, before that, 私は自覚した上で、I always get stuck here, even though it's Tsuman, I know it. I always get stuck here. I want to say fufu because it's part of fufu. I always get stuck here, and that's why I pause. 妻の嬉しい両親を something どうしました。I mean, I know where we're going with this sentence. I just don't know what it means. 自覚 is to realize, self-conscious, self-awareness, okay? Uh, I think this is. Yeah, I don't want to take a guess, actually. It's not agreed, but that would be okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost in the sentence. Faced with my grandfather's last wishes. So that's what the mind needs. Okay, not before. Yeah, you're literally standing in front. So, sofu no saigo no onegai no omae ni. Faced with is such a good translation for that. Oh my god, that's a great translation for that. Google, that is a good translation. I consciously, 私は自覚した上で, right? I consciously agreed with my wife's conscious. Okay. Ryoshin, is that supposed to be conscious? Okay. And then Seito, Sando. So it is Sansei no San. I proved or I endorsed her. Okay. 私にはそれが唯一の選択肢だったことは分かっていても、それを選択することは必須でした? I'm not sure. Even though I knew that was the only choice that I could have made, choosing it was painful. 選択肢 is choice, and 唯一 is the only. And this one I think it's probably hitsu, yeah. Extreme sadness to make that choice. 私は病院に着いたのはそれから45分後のことでした。When I arrived at the hospital, it was 45 minutes from that point. 祖父は寒い無菌救急装置室に横たわっており、grandfather was in a cold, sterile, emergency device room. I don't know. This is a big word. Sterile emergency room.
無菌救急処置室。
処置室。
無菌救急処置室。
緊急救措置室. That seems like a thing you can't say more than 3 times in a row, huh?
無菌救急処置室。
Okay. 無菌救急措置室。
無菌救急処置室。
処置室。無菌救急処置室。Okay. に横たわっており。stretched out. 横たわる。見知らぬ人々に囲まれ。surrounded by people that he doesn't know. 鼻には、看護され、管。I'm guessing that's how you read that one. 管が。It's either 管 or I don't think it's kan. It could be read as kan though. It's not osare, is it? Anyway, he has a pipe up in his nose, right? Like kan or kuda. Okay, either way, pipe. Inserted.
刺され。
刺され。腕に点滴が数本。Several IVs in his arm. 聞き取りにくい声で指示が、飛び、It just means voices that you can it's hard to pick up what they're saying are flying commands around. I don't know how to read that though. Tobi kau. Tobi kau, to fly about. I'm gonna take that as a word. It's a big one. Tobi kau. To fly about. Flying around. Yeah, I think that's good. 電気ショックで空の胸を、激しく揺れる. No, it's not probably 揺れる, but because of actually no, his chest shakes violently, with an electric shock.
電気ショックで彼の胸が激しく揺れる。
Yeah. 医者が現れ、a doctor shows up. 祖父が亡くなったことを告げられました。We were notified that father had passed, grandfather had passed.
祖父が亡くなったことを告げられました。
私はその場に背を向け、歩いて駐車場。I turn my back to the area. I walk towards the parking lot. 泣き崩れました and fell apart crying.
I turned my back on the scene and burst into tears as I walked to the parking lot.
Sorry, I meant to hit the Japanese.
私はその場に背を向け、歩いて駐車場へ向かいながら泣き崩れました。
最後に私は取った選択を彼は理解してくれたんだろうか。 Did he understand the choice that I took in the end? あの最後のうなずき That final nodがその答えだった。 Was that answer? それを思うと When I think of that 元涙が溢れてきました。 I think that's 溢れて overflow. Well, it's pretty powerful. Why is that already upvoted? Wait a minute, how did I upvote that? Wait a minute. Oh, this is Quora. Okay, I'm logged in. I thought this was Chiebukuro and I somehow had an account. Okay. That's a really good story. I would love to see that in a movie. That's why we read that whole thing, guys. What do you think? Let's see some comments. It's too dramatic right now, this song. Can we move to a more sorrowful one? 死に行く人を何一つ心残りなく送り出せた人がいるなら知りたいです。I really want to know if there's any person that's ever been able to send somebody off without anything. In other words, without any regrets. I want to know if it's even possible. I would like to know if there's anyone who was able to send a dying person away without any regrets. Like the word regrets is not even in there, but I'm guessing kokoro no kori is a way to say regrets instead of koukai. Yeah. そうかもしれないですね. That might be right. そのために大切な人と良い関係でいたいですよね. And that's why, because of that, you want to have good relations with the people that are important to you. 相手の気持ちをさ、絡みにじることになっても No, it's not 絡み is it? 絡みにじる相手のために何かしなきゃいけない時ってあると思います。相手の気持ちを get involved? I don't know what that is. That 絡む? 踏む Oh, step on. Oh, 踏みにじる Trample, to tread on. Okay, we're going to take that as a new word because that's actually a really good word. For me, at least. I think it's a good word. I'm not going to ever use it, probably, but like, you know, it'd be nice to know it. 踏みにじる Fumu, I've seen that kanji before. To tread on. Tread on. To trample. It's a sad one, guys. Even if you have to trample on another person's feelings, I think there are times where we have to do things for people. 誰も、間違ってなんかいない. No one's wrong. No one's wrong here. もしくは、間違いのない人間なんていないの。いない ということかと。And I think maybe perhaps there are no people that have no mistakes. I guess it means that no one is wrong and that no one is infallible.
誰も間違ってなんかいない、もしくは間違いのない人間なんていないということか。
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click that. そうですよ。例えば、自殺を、力ずくで止める、時がそうですよね。That means if you have to even forcibly stop a suicide, I don't want to be very careful about my words here, I'm not sure. Yeah. この文章は何度も読ませていただいています。I've read these words many times. 自分の両親にはこのような最後を迎えてほしくはないと常々上々 I'm not sure、思っております。For my own parents, I don't want them to face their last moments like this. This one, Jojo? 常々 my first thought. 常々 I often think this. しかし、いざ苦しんでいる姿を目に当たりにしたら、however, in that moment when you see them suffering, 助けたいと思うと思います。I think I would want to help them. このおじいさんの不本意な行動から多くを学びたいですね。不本意。I'm guessing that means selfless. The selfless behavior of this grandfather, I want to learn a lot. I've never seen 不本意, but I think it's the only thing it could really mean here. Unintended, okay. Not what I thought. Unwilling. Hope can learn a lot from this old man's unwilling actions. Unwilling actions. Unwillingness. Is that the right? Unwillingness. Intended. Against one's inclination. Unintended. Namida ga iremashita. Tears came out. I cried. このおじいさまは戦争時代生き抜かれた方のでしょうか? Is this grandfather possibly someone who lived through the war era? この時代の方々は人間的に素晴らしいなと子供の頃から思っていました。Since a child, I thought that these people were humanly wonderful. 素敵な投稿ありがとうございます。Thank you for an amazing post. おそらくそうだと思います。I think most likely he is. 裁判年を言葉の通じない異国で過ごそうという決意に、あの戦争の時代を物理学者として生きたこの方の人生のnot just 影, that's 面影 maybe I don't know. I wish I knew this right away, but I don't. 陰影 shadow を感じてしまいます。 Saiban the last remaining years of their life, o kotoba ga tsujinai ikkoku. Ikkoku is like a different country, foreign country. De sugosou to you ketsui ni. Wait, was this grandfather in Japan? I guess I'm confused about this. I mean, in America. 最晩年を言葉の通じない異国で過ごそうという決意 the decision to live in a country in your final years where language isn't understood. Forget the I here that doesn't know the pronoun. Final years in a foreign country where I couldn't speak the language. あの戦争の時代を and in that era of the war, living as a physicist, この方の人生を感じてしまう I end up feeling the shadow of this person's life. 自分の It's not, is it? Ah, Jesus. Hang on. 会おうとしているように見えるのです。投稿した孫のお連れ合いは様のようですし、yeah, this might actually be 決意に無事として生きたこの人の人生をI think this is Tobira, but I'm not sure. You know, I don't know. Yeah, it's. I know you won't believe me. I also had this in my head too, and I took the shot and thought it was Tobira for some reason. I actually had it in my head, but I have a rule that you can't say that because you're lying. You could be lying, and there's no way we would know. But I don't know why that looked like Tobira to me instead of Tsumi. Tobira. Oh, because it's in there, huh? Tsumi. Okay, yeah. It's different, but hey, my brain somehow got close, right? And I think this is... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even going to say... I have no thought in my mind right now. Tsuguno. Oh, wow. Compensate. See, now I don't know if I'm adding it because I did say purposely that it wasn't in my mind, but I was thinking oginau, which does mean compensate, but I don't know. I think the brain does. I heard that when you have deja vu, for example, that literally your brain only thought of it like 200 million milliseconds prior or something like that, and then you live that moment that you just thought 200 million seconds ago or whatever. This crazy small amount of time. I think that might be what's happening when I think, oh wait, I was thinking oginata, but I really wasn't in the moment. But it might have been in there somewhere, but I don't know. Let's just go for it. It looks like he's trying to atone for his sins. Atone for his sins. I'm gonna go, that's...
罪を償おう。
Yes, we're gonna take that as a word. I like that. To atone for one's sins. Guess I'm spelling atone wrong. Let's hit save here. Yeah, because he was a physicist during the war, right? Yeah. 投稿した孫娘 right? But just it is 孫娘 granddaughter のお連れ合いの yeah, let's just take this whole thing. I'm getting exhausted at this point. It seems like the granddaughter who posted this is a pastor. Oh, 牧師様?
投稿した孫娘のお連れ合いは牧師様のようですしね。
Oh yeah, with that 40 years of Jesus. At least it wasn't religious. It wasn't religious at all. I really appreciated that. 僕が彼にそのお父さんの立場 Dasra? Dara. Is that a thing? Not dattara? I think like the ta just got disappeared here. Dara is not a thing. There's no way that's a thing. There's no way that's a thing. Yeah, that's just a typo. Okay. If I was in that father's position, is that just yahari? That there's kanji for yahari? You're killing me. You're killing me. Why do I feel like I've never seen that? I probably have. 同じ行動を取っただろうと思います。I think I would have taken the same action. これは僕が9年前に倒れた経験から言えるのです。This is something I can say from falling over, my experience of falling over 9 years ago. しかし、神は僕を延命させ、今年80歳を迎えました。However, God gave me an extension on life, and now I've reached 80 years old.
しかし、神は僕を延命させ今年80歳を迎えました。
我が家の家系では、家系では男はほとんど72歳で亡くなっているからです。Because in our house, normally men are dying at 72.
我が家の家系では男はほとんどが72歳で亡くなっているからです。
我が家の家系。読めてよかったです。I'm glad I read this. Oh, there's that word again. Oh, shoot. That's the first word we added. Let's see if I can remember this dang thing. Say something, thanks for reposting. So I know what it means that. 再慶してくださってありがとうございます。There it is being used right away, guys. 再慶 Come on. 再慶 Nice. どういたしまして。Thank you. You're welcome. 高評価が1000超えるごとに再慶しています。高評価 high value appraisal, high rating, yeah. I repost it every time it gets over 1,000. That's like her job now. 何度読んでも泣けてますね. I must have read this at a prior time because I feel like it's not unfamiliar. I don't remember all the details though, so no matter how many times I read it, I can cry. こういう立派な人になりたいと思います. I think I want to be this type of a good person. I'm going to end there on this comment and just say that I don't know if I am that good of a person. I wish I was. I think I fail in sickness and I fail in moments of stress. I wish I wouldn't, but I do. But it was very enjoyable. Very enjoyable read, guys. I'll look at some comments now. Of course, they're all the comments of Shimewaza giving me the answers. Yeah, dattara typo. You said typo, but it's uchimisu or something like that, right? I don't think Japanese know what typo is. I wish they did. Bokushi, oginau, tsugunau. Oh yeah, most of the comments are Shimewaza reading ahead. Shimewaza knows all these words because he reads a lot more than me. It means the same as enryo naku. I wasn't reading where he was. Bunch of common uses depending on where it was. Yeah, well maybe if you, Shimewaza, if you want to do we could do a follow-up on this one. It would be a good one to do a follow-up on because it's such a good story. And maybe what we'll do is before I release it, I'll cut it so it's a lot tighter, right? And then me and you could do a call, and if you want, you can give me some information on it, and we'll put it as one episode. That might be more. It's called Analysis and Reanalysis or something like that. Reading and Analysis or something like that. And we'll put it Morning Coffee. You know, I won't give it that name. It's still be Morning Coffee, but we'll read the whole story because it's kind of a nice put together one shot thing that I think people would enjoy. Glacier left. Gonna try to get my regular sleep schedule. You think he's speaking English? He doesn't understand any Japanese. Yeah, it's probably a translation. Okay, so all the comments were mostly Shimewaza. Hey George, I'm planning a trip for Japan in 27 days. Do I have any recommendations? Oh my god, it's too much. For free places to go to Tokyo and Osaka. Free places? I mean, you got Akihabara, you got... Dude, there's tons... You got Nakano. Go to that Nakano... there's a place that has a bunch of cool shops. I think it's called Nakano Plaza. I'd have to really sit down and think about it. Not really a good tour guide for Japan, probably. But, you know, not every good place is going to be free, but Shibuya, Akihabara, you know. All right, well, because this is Japanese morning coffee, even though it's in the evening, and I know we're coming off of this kind of sad, somber story, it still is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and end it like I normally do. Why not? And then I'm going to go eat something, guys. Ooh. Oh, I like that I left the red lights on. Where'd my remote go? Oh, there it is. Psst. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. The end mix.
Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39.
Doing a day particle in the first usage is the marked location where the action takes place.
I feel you, Bo. I feel you, Bo. Yo, it's okay. How do I say this? I feel you, Bo. But you know what? Take the time to get to know yourself.
Japanese ZZ39.
Understand the things you like and don't like. Because once you understand yourself, you know how to take care of yourself.
Japanese ZZ39.
I'm not gonna lie. Even not on the road. Trying again won't hurt.
I'm staying in Bangkok.
Trying again won't hurt.
I'm staying in Bangkok.
Just don't give yourself away. Too fast. Yeah.
I messed that up completely.
Japanese ZZ39. Japanese ZZ39.
Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who was anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day. And just exactly.
Auction. Learning a language is dirty. It'll never be clean. You'll always feel like you didn't do enough or you made too many mistakes. But in the end, you have to remember, language is a tool to communicate and not an art to master.
All right, you beautiful angels of the Lord Jesus, please go follow me on Instagram and get my book if you're a girl. You'll love it.
What is tagalog? What is tagalog?
I already made this video once, but I was crying too much and I felt like it was reductive, so I'm doing it again. I am so disgusted and ashamed. Let me make this clear. I would never betray you guys like that. I would rather go broke than suck corporate dick. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. We are all suffering under this capitalistic hellscape. Let me make this clear. I would never betray you guys like that. We are all suffering under this capitalistic hellscape.
Japanese ZZ39. Japanese ZZ39. Japanese ZZ39. Buckle up, buckle up, buckle up, buckle up. Japanese ZZ39. Japanese ZZ39. Buckle up, buckle up, buckle up, buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up.
Trying again won't hurt. Just don't give yourself away too fast. Yeah.
Buckle up. Japanese easy. Japanese easy. Japanese easy 39. Buckle up. Buckle up.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. What's up, girl? What's up, girl? I don't like it. Are you Korean? Yes, I'm Korean. I'm staying in Bangkok. I'm staying in Bangkok. What is Tagalog?
Trying to avoid mistakes is like trying to avoid putting spice on your food. You have to make mistakes.
Japanese easy. Japanese easy. Japanese easy 39. Japanese easy 39. Japanese easy 39. Japanese easy 39.
You feel me? If I lied to you, I'll tell you.
Wow, girl, you're so strong. 어떻게 그렇게 외국어를 잘하시는 거야?
Exactly. Exactly.
Trying to avoid mistakes is like trying to avoid putting spice on your food. You have to make mistakes. Be a mistake factory.
Japanese easy 30. Japanese easy 30. Japanese easy 39.
Doing day particle, the first usage is to mark location where the action takes place.
You want to marry me? Get out. Get out. Just get out from this life. Bye.
Japanese easy 39.
Oh my god. I love doing this. It always tears me up. All right, now, just recently, just to let you know, I do one final mix. It is live. I'm not repeating it, but I don't show my face for some reason. I know. I feel like I can go crazier that way. So I'll see you all next time. Bye.
Japanese easy. Japanese easy. Japanese easy 39. Buckle up. Buckle up.
저 이름이 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? Wait a minute, okay? Wait a minute, okay? Hi guys, 大家好，你好。はじめまして。私の韓国人です。日本語わからない。ちょっとありません。How is your English? Maybe my English is better than Japanese. I think I know more English than Japanese because I know by like watching some movie.
Japanese easy 32. Japanese easy 32.
이름이 뭐예요? สวัสดีทุกคนนะคะ สวัสดีค่ะ
Japanese easy 39. Buckle up. Japanese easy 39.
I feel you, I feel you, bro. Straight up, if I know I like you, I'ma text you right at that moment when I decided I like you. I'ma be like, I like you. But if you don't like me, it's okay. Even I don't know, bro. They definitely flirting. They definitely flirting.
Go follow me on Instagram and get my book if you're a girl. You'll love it. Exactly. Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who was anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day and just a feeling of peace.
No. Let me set the record straight. Japanese is not easy.
Fuck that
It is a
shit.
lot of work.
Fuck
But
that shit.
you learn some patterns and you learn some tricks. Can make
that shit.
I'd rather go broke than suck corporate dick. We are all suffering under this capitalistic hellscape. Fuck that shit.